What's up? It's me, B-Train, and I'm here today to discuss with you the possibility, well, that sound basically describes what's been going on with Monday Night Raw as of late. And I would like to say that there have been brighter moments in the WWE, but I'd be lying to you because there haven't been bright moments at all. And sending off repeat stats from what I mentioned in the earlier video, World Wrestling Entertainment has been notorious from citing bad ratings. I mean, they say that it's outranked Monday Night Football, Monday Night Baseball, and a variety of other things. But I have a source, my iPad, literally a godsend, really, if you will. Basically, while I doodle on here for a second, or dabble, the ratings from Monday Night Raw were a 2.84. And it only raised up 0.9%, which made it sit 2.93. Which tallies in the total of 4,134,000 viewers. That, ladies and gentlemen, is sad. Yes! 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 And it does matter. Ratings do have something to do with somebody that won't change his style. Lord have mercy, I've beat this guy's name to death. He knows who he is. Somebody else besides Cena, please! Talk about somebody else, for the love of Christ. You know, he's got a point. I've tried to steer my conversation with other wrestling fans, other wrestling critics, but I just can't do it. Because it's hard not to make fun of the guy. When he tried to emulate another wrestler's move, it just went south. And part of the other reason is there's no promotion. Or there's no quality in the product. And where does it all start? When you watch Raw, you think of what? The two announcers that resemble the Bert and Ernie typecast feeling, Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler. Those two over the years made Raw what it was. And King with these high-pitched squeals, oh my gosh! Or, yoo-hoo! It's missing from the show. Ever since it kind of got tainted by the PG era, you really don't have a good sense, I'm sorry, I can't pick up words quick enough. You really don't have a good sense of what to listen for, except for guys that stand on the mic for 20 plus minutes or more. Heath Slater, John Cena, Zack Ryder, the list goes on and on. The Miz. You guys, I get that you're trying to change the product. I understand that the boss is telling you to say things, and I realize that Vince McMahon is not the only one to blame. Now he's just playing babysitter, thanks to, you know, Triple H running the show, and Stephanie backstage, and a lot of former other talent helping out with the show. The thing that doesn't appease me, reading stuff online saying that, well, I emailed John Laurinaitis, but he had other things for me to do. He wanted me full-time. That was Rob Van Dam. Or when they wanted to reacquire MVP for one episode. You know, it would have been something different, but he's not the cornerstone. You're looking for guys like, I don't know, one of the Hardys, maybe like Jeff Hardy. That could help the ratings somewhat. The Dudley Boys. You know, align some of your former talent and get it going, because right now you're looking at 3-hour programming that's not filling the void for wrestling fans. If I have to flip the channel back and forth on my TV while this is going on, there's something wrong. I'm not the only one doing it, and you know there's a lot of wrestling critics that do the same thing, because we're all hoping, and I mean hoping, that World Wrestling Entertainment will come up with something new. As far as, you know, the last time that this was low was Raw's 1000th edition, which, the second hour, I only got stats for that, says 4,252,000 viewers. Then the third hour, 4,354,000 viewers. That's a little better, but still lacking. And there's reasons for that. Stone Cold Steve Austin wasn't there on Raw. The Rock kind of hogged the spotlight, but still gained ratings. It was a sold-out house in St. Louis. I was there. But it's disappointing when the stuff I grew up watching is turning into mush. It literally is turning into mush. Yes. Yes. Yes! For the love of Pete. I've had to make my point several times to different people. World Wrestling Entertainment is not what it should be. And here comes a pay-per-view. SummerSlam. I'm going to briefly mention this. Let me think. The main event, John Cena, CM Punk, Big Show. Probably going to draw a lot of people because it's in Los Angeles, and it's probably going to get a bigger audience because why? There's still a lot of the PG audience that watches SummerSlam. I get that. Everybody gets that. But we're trying to tell you, I'm trying to tell you that a lot of Vince's revenue, and the company's revenue for that matter, comes from pay-per-views. Raw, here's an example. 4,900 in attendance in one show for Monday Night Raw, $120,000 in revenue. Another show in Kentucky, 6,800, $522,000 in revenue. According to WrestleScoop, these are the numbers where I'm getting these from. You want to talk about annoyingness, like that shaky cam right there? That's how annoying WWE programming is to sit and watch for the whole entire 3 hours. Unless you want to watch, I'd say good 20 minutes worth of commercials and only probably 8 to 9 minutes of wrestling in between. There's more commercials. That's another thing that's driving the show to where it's at right now. It's kind of like New York traffic, where it's stop and go, depending on which hour you're on the highway. And, you know, right now, speaking of being really bad,
I'm real bad. I'm a badass.
I don't think so, voiceover. You're not that
Yeah. You don't know what I look like.
Yeah, I
By
don't
the
know
way,
because I haven't seen your...
There's an audio box to shut me off with.
Like yet. Yeah, well, I can't find the audio box to shut you up. Anyways, as I was saying, ratings are down the toilet. SummerSlam looks interesting because of one particular build-up, Brock Lesnar and Triple H. If you ask me, Brock Lesnar just did the ultimate wrong thing to do, and that's mess with Triple H's best friend, which in reports, it did say Shawn Michaels actually broke his arm. Not a good move on WWE's end. They'll claim they didn't know what happened, blah blah. Ramble ramble. Random. I'm just saying exactly why the WWE needs ratings. And I'm sorry I'm slow to pick up with my clips. I'm sorry I'm less interesting to those of you who don't watch me. I'm being bluntly honest. The reason why the WWE needs ratings... Come in closer. It needs ratings! Period. It needs ratings. How? Oh, let's see how we fix that problem. Drop the PG label. Oh no, we can't do that. We can't do that. We gotta, wait a minute, panic. At least move it up to TV 14 so you can get guys back like Batista, but that's a boat that's sailed and gone. Get guys back like Ric Flair, but he's doing whatever he's doing at independent events. Get people back. Try and entertain the fans. By entertain, I don't mean stand on the microphone, you know. I don't have a mic with me, but, you know. Now, I'm here to do this for the WWE Universe. And since nobody else is, I come out here and I fight for WWE. I am John Cena, and I entertain people. Pick up my merchandise, pick up my hats, pick up my shoes if I have any online. And basically I'll talk like this, because I am a bumbling fool. And I talk on the mic, wait, interrupted by Tron. See? You can't see me! I don't know, I just wasted my time doing a John Cena impersonation. I'm sorry, C-Nation, not really. But your man's part of the reason why the ratings are where they are. It's about as bad as when Kevin Nash was WWE Champion in 1995, and the company was in between. In between popularity, because, let's face it, where the WWE was back then in 95 is kind of where it's headed now, when everything was clean cut, everything's so clean, no blood, no blades, until pay-per-views. I mean, this is ridiculous. Get your heads out of your asses, WWE, and find out how to get ratings, because I guarantee you, if you keep treating certain employees that are your main headliners the way you do, they're going to walk out like RVD, the Dudleys. And at one point in time, Booker T walked out, Kurt Angle, Christian, Mr. Kennedy. A lot of the, you know, probably second or third stringers in a lot of people's eyes, they actually did help anchor the show, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't believe me, I don't care. I am B-Train. That's all I have for you tonight, today, whatever time of day this is. I'm tired, I don't care. And voiceover, I have credits, I just haven't uploaded them yet.